Hello, it's Hem here with our readings for Wednesday the 4th of September. I'm doing our readings today from the original Waite tarot, conceived by A.E. Waite and designed by Pamela Coleman-Smith. Thought I'd do it a little bit of a different way so I did not sound like that lady from the Truman Show. Right, let's get our 3 cards for the day. So we're going to have an energy of the day card, a problem if there is one, and a solution. Sometimes they come flying out like crazy. As if to prove my point. The angels are funny, aren't they? So are you ready for your cards? Now, before I go on, I do want to say a couple of things. If any of you are struggling with anything, or life's peaking, or you're one of the people that is going into autumn and those times can be stressful for you, do drop a note in the comments for me, or do drop me an email. I'll be willing to talk to you, help you shift. I've got lots of products and got lots of services that may help you on your way, because it can be very, very tricky when we go through life in general and we don't know what's happening with us. Other things I wanted to say is just, take care of yourselves, love yourselves, recognize that we're all in this crazy mix of a life, and things that are happening are happening because we all chose to be here to some degree, if you want to believe that, right? And if you don't believe them, that's up to you. But on the spiritual highway, the way that we're shifting and learning and living, and even the people we find and the people we interact and converse with, they're meant to be there. They're part of our story. Okay, lovely. So let's have a look at our energy of the day card. No way. I've not had this before. This is quite a biggie for me. It's a duplicate. But I know you've all heard me tell you about if cards come out again and how it's not a coincidence, because there's no such thing in tarot. Not with that many cards. No way. And also I shuffled them and you saw them, they just fly out. I don't even pick them. So it's no way. There is still a link to the thing on Monday. What is it you're holding on to? What negative belief can you not let go of? I'm not going to speak too much about this card. I want you to check Mondays out again if you haven't seen it already. And if you have seen it, you're going to know what this is about. There is one other little message that the angels want to tell me to tell you on this day, on Wednesday. It's starting to shift, they're telling me. So you're shifting out of this. You're moving yourself away from it. Although you are still struggling with that a little bit, you are moving yourself away from it. You're at the end of that space. You're at the end of that conversation. You're at the end of that thought. You're at the end of those words. You're at the end of that email. Does that make sense to you? If that doesn't make sense, drop it in the comments. I'll tell you what I mean. But otherwise, just check in with your body and your system and ask it what it is that's coming to a close, because that's what we're talking about. You do still feel a little bit wounded. You do still feel a little bit like you did in Monday. But as I say, check out Monday's reading and you'll know what that's about. And let's have a look if there's a problem. No way. They are joking. I've never had this before. Never. Is this a problem, angels? They're saying they brought this for a specific reason. If you don't hear the messages, you'll keep repeating the stuff. And if you don't hear the kind of lessons, as they give you these readings, they're trying to take you through pieces that you need to do so that you can shift your vibration, shift your consciousness. So this could prove to be a problem if you become kind of egocentric. You step into ego with regard to whatever it is you're trying to deal with. There's a kind of relationship, speaking, connecting, being with others that's kind of flaring up here, and almost your need to constantly be heard and seen. And the reason you've got the king energy here today is more about the fact that you see yourself as larger than life, and you see yourself as needing to get help with regard to that, right? Whatever that thing is, yeah? And it's kind of a bit like the king of the jungle energy, sort of, I need this and I want this and I'm having this sort of thing. But if you look down here, the little gecko is standing there going, yeah, but I'm okay. I'm actually okay. Yeah? And that it's almost like the little gecko saying, well, things don't have to be so stern, so strict, so troubled. We can shift through this without those feelings. Not quite sure what they mean, but I think it all makes sense to one of you here, because they're definitely showing me someone that needs to hear this message. Because I'm saying to the angels, I don't know what I'm saying, and they're saying to me, no, it's right. Just say what you're saying. It's very important that people hear it, because they will make sense of it. The other thing they're telling me, it's like, yeah, it really is. It's like you, yeah, it's definitely ego. It's like you think that your view is right. It comes back to this again. Go back to Mondays, have a look and check these two out, and it will make a lot, and check this one out as well. It will make lots of sense. I think it came up as a solution yesterday. So check them out and bring them all into one story. Like I say, watch them from Monday to Friday, and then maybe recheck them, or watch them backwards. So on Friday, watch all of them and make sense of what you need to be doing in the next week, or well, the next month, because these kind of they give you help as you move forward, so you can watch them whenever, really. Okay, I just want to tell you that, because it's something they're saying to me. And let's see if there's a solution. Come on. It's not a reflect. No, not reflect. But it's quite interesting, because the angels are telling me you're playing blind and you're playing dumb to this. So you're pretending you don't know what this is when you do. Because if you look at her, look at what's really obvious. Can you see? She can shout for help, but something else she can do as well. Can you see? She's got arms like that. She can just take them down. She can put down the swords, and she can take that eye mask off. She's looking for some kind of conflict. It's internal, because she can't see. So there's an inner conflict going on. It's a little bit tainted by the illusory element of the moon, so you can't tell, you can't understand. You think there's a rocky thing, something rocky, or like it's like the tides are playing havoc with your emotions. If you look behind you, the sea is actually still. See, this is about perception. This is about perception. Remember this card. Remember what I said on Monday. It's about our perceptions. Our perceptions denote the experience that we'll have as we go through life. I hope that makes sense to you. I hope that it's really important you recognise this, that you can remove yourself from cages that you put yourself in if you're willing to. Okay, my lovelies, that's your reading for today, for Wednesday. Do give me a thumbs up if you got this far. I'll be super grateful. If you haven't subscribed already and you're new to the channel, please do. I'd love to have you on board. I also want to thank anyone who comments, likes, and watches these videos, because I'm super grateful that you do that. There's some videos that will come up if you're of interest to you and you haven't seen them already. And namaste everyone, have a beautiful Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow. That's love. Bye.